Hi guys, it's me Brandy again. Today we're going to be doing a chocolate cake from scratch, and I'm a little worn out, so hopefully I won't repeat anything like I did in the last videos. I do work a ton, sometimes between 5 to 6 days a week, but mostly 5, so I did get a day off during the week. But if I'm exhausted, I apologize if I'm going to repeat anything I say, such as what I just said now. Anyway, we're going to start the cake here in just a little bit, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. Down in the description will be the recipe, okay? So here's hoping. Alright, here we go. Had to take a little detour because I didn't have enough sugar and I didn't have enough milk, which you don't see the milk sitting out on the table right now. That's because it's milk, and milk can spoil. Anyway, here's what we do have. We have Hershey's unsweetened cocoa, salt, vanilla, sugar, lots of sugar, flour, baking soda, baking powder. Just want to show you the label here. There it is, baking powder. This is actually olive oil. It calls for vegetable oil, but whenever I use whenever I turn around and substitute the olive oil for the vegetable oil, it actually makes the cake more moist and more delicious, and it seems to just bring out the flavors a lot more. So I'm always using olive oil instead. And then we have eggs, which I don't have sitting out here, but I will have that in a moment. Milk, and then boiling water. So I can't have the water yet because it needs to be hot and boiling. So do be careful if for some reason you are a kid and you want to make the cake. Make sure you do it with an adult supervision, because I would hate for anything to happen to you, such as getting yourself burnt either by the pan or by the water, or if you cut yourself with a knife. No, I did not cut myself with a knife. I just have a little bit of a sore on my finger and it's bugging me. That's why I have a band-aid on it. Remember, hands always clean, surface nice and clean, utensils nice and clean. So I have a bowl, I have a half a cup, and a half a teaspoon. Yeah, half a teaspoon, because we'll be using that for various measurements. So yeah, so we're going to get started, and again, recipe is in the description below. Okay, so for this recipe, it says to mix all the dry ingredients together in one bowl, and then in the other bowl we're going to put our wet ingredients, and then we will mix them as we go along. So first I add the flour, and then I'm going to add the sugar, then the cocoa powder, the baking soda, and then baking powder and salt. So here's the flour. Alright, we got the sugar in there, and the cocoa powder. Okay, we have the baking soda and the baking powder in here already. And just to let you know, I am kind of keeping this stuff out because I'm actually making 2 chocolate cakes. I'm going to be doing a Facebook like button when I'm done with the cakes, and I didn't think a 9x13 would be good enough for just the thumbs up. So we have this, and then we'll make another cake, but you only see the one cake. Alright, so I added the salt in here as well, and then I mixed it all. As you can see, it actually looks very similar to the cake box mix that you would get in the store. So this is actually a very simplistic chocolate cake. I am very surprised at how well it's turning out so far. Let's continue, shall we? Okay, so the wet ingredients, we have 2 eggs, 1 shaky hand cup of milk. There we go. Got the milk in there. Then I'll get the other wet ingredients in just a second. Okay, I've got the olive oil and the vanilla in there. And I'm going to use a hand mixer to beat it all together before adding the water. Okay, so this is not the best lighting in my kitchen, but this is where I have an outlet for my mixer, so it kind of makes the liquid stuff frothy, sort of. So this is right before I add the water. Alright, here we go. This is really, really frothy. So this is our wet ingredients. Next we'll be putting the wet ingredients into our dry ingredients. And then we're going to slowly fold it all together until it's well mixed. So this is partially mixed. I am a very impatient creature, so I am going to use a hand mixer to do the rest of this. I probably shouldn't, so all of you experienced cooks out there, yeah, hit me with wet noodles, because I know I'm probably not supposed to, but I'm going to anyway. And then we'll see what it looks like. It is supposed to look kind of liquidy as well, or very thin, so I'm thinking that might be the case once it's all mixed. So we'll see what happens when we're done. Alright, this actually looks like cake mix to me. This has a very good chocolate flavor and smells delicious. I can't wait to see it finally come out of the oven. I went ahead and preheated the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And also I sprayed my pan quite liberally so that it will be easy for me to take out. So here's my pan. Okay, I am not gonna lie. That batter tastes just like my chocolate crinkle cookies that I make from scratch. I'll be sure to do that for Christmas as well and show you how I make those. But it's a family secret, so shh. Okay guys, I would love for you to be able to smell this. This is a fantastically awesome cake, I'm just telling you right now. I used a chopstick because I don't have a cake tester to test in the middle to see if it was done. It came out perfectly clean, and it only actually took 25 minutes. Well, 24 minutes, but close enough. So I was going by smell because on the recipe it said to go 30 minutes for 2 9-inch round cake pans. Really, your oven, you know your oven better than anybody else, so it's really just a guideline. I just went by smell to see if it was done, and if it wasn't, then I was going to put it back in. But I tested it, it was fine. I'm telling you what, I cannot wait to tear into this because this looks fabulous. Alright, you guys have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow. If you want to learn how to make, or see me attempt to make a like button from Facebook out of the cake, be my guest, join me tomorrow, or click in the video in the description. Alright, bye!